Mhm. I hate being like the weird angles and shit like that. So, anyways, welcome to Weird Woo Woo. I'm gonna go turn that back in my off. It is just absolutely. It's been a morning. It's been a morning. Hello. There we go. Okay. It's been a morning. Can you tell? Dropping the children off. Little one's got a cough because he has allergies and then didn't have enough cough medicine for today. And so I had to, because he's got a field trip outside and that's going to be, anyway, it should have taken 10 minutes, like took forever. That's the gist of the story. Okay. All right. We're going to check in to see if there's anything regarding this weekend that you need to know. Usually it's something along the lines of like, um, how do I put this? Like, why is my okay? So somebody's energy might be interrupted. Um, I'm already getting a start stop energy, like a like a radio station that goes in and out. Okay, radio station going in and out. You might get if you have an agenda this weekend, you might get sidetracked or derailed, or it might get interrupted with something. So, um, weekend reads usually are something's going to happen this weekend, something's going to start this weekend, or there's something that they want you to know ahead of the weekend so you can take the time to ponder it, I guess. I don't really freaking know. Hey, how are you? So, that being said, um, the start stop interruption, signal going in and out. I think it only feels like start stop because you're trying to go in one direction and you might be pivoted in a different direction. That's what it sounds like to me. Ew. I have lotion on my face and it got on my lips. And I just like, oh, and it's not yummy at all. Alrighty. So we're going to start with Night Sun Tarot. I always say it backwards. You think something's heading in one direction and you might end up, it's like you get interrupted and they don't want to say detour. It's not a detour. Maybe it's you have one plan and your plans change, or you have an agenda and your agenda changes. Magician. It's giving me like something that you put your energy towards. Because manifestation is, what you're pouring your energy into. Magician takes a very participatory, fuck me, participatory involvement in his manifestations. Bring me to the okay. So this sword is down. So something is either not spoken or unknown. Because the sword would be like communication, information, things like that. But the wand is in the magician's hand, which talks about actions happening. Actions. The star. Yeah, you're gonna be guided in a different direction. I don't like the way it sounds like every other tarot reading. You're gonna be guided in it. I think this has something tangible to do with things that you're gonna be doing this weekend, like actions, like something that you're going to do. That's why the wands is here. And the sword is down because it's not really known to you at this point. The star is it's to get you it's a carrot that you follow. It's like you're being guided. Thank you. For fuck's sake. It's kind of like a guidance to go a different. Although they want me to, I'm coming to the 1 foot on ground, 1 foot on in the water, and it's like a wish, desire, a possibility, something like that, coming true, being manifest into your reality, like a wish, a desire, becoming reality. I'm also they're showing me the temperance card with the star. It's like this is to change something up so something can happen. They're harping on the imagery right now. We'll get there eventually. There is a scarab beetle on here too. It has 7 stars on it surrounding the main one. They're showing me 7 pentacles for the 7 pentacles, and that is about something breaking ground, something showing up in reality. So there might be something coming up tangibly that then pivots you and okay, so look, there's some shit that's gonna happen this weekend that you are not aware of at this point in time because it has not been communicated to you, is not within your knowledge. Sword down. It is something that has something to do with like taking action or maybe even towards a desire, but I really feel like there's something to do. And at this point, you think you're going one direction and whoop, something's gonna pop up that's gonna pivot you. Because something shows up in your reality. And it's kind of like a beacon for you to follow. Like you're meant to pivot, put your attention to it, do something about it, take some kind of action. There may be we have 9 of wands here, which is usually a resistance, kind of like almost like a tends to be a hesitancy, tends to be a little more like defensive, a little more standoffish, a little bit more uncertain, kind of a situation like. And then we have the 4 swords. Funny, I'm not really getting. I'm feeling the energy. I'm not getting the words right now. Where's the words? It's not auditory. They're not giving me a visual except for what's on the cards. I'm perplexed because I feel like the 4 swords could be going to do something. This would be like the taking a reprieve, going on a little trip kind of thing. But I also with the 9 of wands feel like there's some kind of like I don't really want to though. Like there's a resistance. Like I just want to rest. Why are we pulling it out like this? I feel like I'm having to kind of like follow the story, like follow the hints, the whatever, like you're gonna have to do this weekend. King of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. There's definitely a person. That's not you. That's not you. 3 of Pentacles. Seeing as how this is something new, this doesn't feel like we might have two messages today, guys. I might do two different readings. They just told me two messages. I don't know what that means, other than there might be two messages. So um this isn't like work. This isn't like your job. Three of Pentacles is like the getting together, the collaborating, the coming together of people um, for a purpose, for a particular reason. It's my commissioned kind of thing. It is some type of recognition. It's also about public recognition. We'll get there. For fuck's sakes. Oh, sorry. I'm a slow reader. About time. All right, we have two cards that have the word strength on it. This is actually the strength card, Major Arcana, but the Nine of Wands says strength at the top of it as well. So, and it came out for right underneath the strength card. Oh, there's resistance. There's resistance, uncertainty. I don't really know. And you're kind of like you're being nudged to take action on something that you didn't have any plans on taking action towards or happening or anything like that. It's almost as if it's like a beacon, like it's kind of being put before you because it's trying to take you somewhere. And you're kind of like, like this is like walls up, like a little guarded. Thank you. About fucking time. I swear to God, y'all were leaving me hanging. There's like a guardedness with this, a resistance of some sorts, an uncertainty, like, and that's where like strength card overcoming that is kind of like the part of you that wants to be like, yeah, but and give you the list of reasons why you don't have to do something. It's kind of like it's overcoming that, you know, the beast within it's like um because we have the Queen of Pentacles. We did talk earlier this week about something happening at the most inopportune time. Mm. And it has that same air. And I don't know why with the Four Swords, I feel like saying put your swords down. Because it's right over the Queen of Pentacles. It's almost like also like you can give it a break. You can give that wall of defense, guardedness. Um, no, not like the like control. You can kind of give the control a break, okay? Like this weekend, you need to table that shit. Like I feel like you always want to be like there's a level of I get not doing something you fucking don't want to. I am the epitome of like I don't understand these readers who are like spirit just wouldn't leave me alone and I had to do it. I'm like bitch spirit you can sit the fuck down. I'm not your fucking puppet. If we're about to have some respect, we're gonna have some respect. Don't tell me what I'm gonna do right now. Um, but I feel like they're like, could you? for the love of God, put that shit on the shelf this weekend and actually allow yourself to be guided. Okie dokie. Okay. Actually let yourself be like, follow directions. Oh, I know that triggers somebody. Because King of Cups, Three of Pentacles, there's some kind of coming together, recognition, acknowledgement. I'm this thing where you where there's something in you that wants to go meh, 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 meh. It feels more than just control. I think that it tends to like, insert itself, and you express it in a way where it's like you really want to be in control of a lot of situations. There's a good reason that you want to exert a level of control over this because there's something that makes you feel exceptionally uncomfortable, um but also not like it's like the saying where like I already took my bra off, I don't want to have to put it back on. Like once it's off, I'm not going. Like it's a little bit like that. It's a little bit like that. Um, it's like when your friend invites you out and you're like, I look like shit right now. And you try to like you just don't want to be seen and you don't want to do what it takes to get ready. And it's like there's just reasons. There's a lack of comfort. You want to no 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 like oh like there's a protectiveness or a guardedness on this. Tell me about the strength card. What's at the heart of this? Because and why do I want to like they keep saying the word works, but I also don't feel like it's regarding your work or a job. Let's put it that way. Like the job that you might be doing right now. I, there's like a collaboration. I keep saying a coming together because collaboration doesn't seem to fully encapsulate it, but it's like the world. Exposure. We did say like some kind of like recognition. The world would be like social media exposure or internet exposure or I think what would be a really good idea is to decipher, am I reading to a particular person, King of Cups or Queen of Pentacles? Like who is this message directed at? So we're gonna read both sides of the coin. That might be why they said there's two messages. I feel like the King of Cups might be in the I didn't expect to do this, but I feel guided to take some kind of action. And this person may want to, because the sword is down. So there's maybe somebody that's not been communicating with someone that's that's being prompted to take action. And they've been guarded, but spirit's asking them to put their guard down. King of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Like there's some kind of like need for these people to come together. I heard spur of the moment. It's almost as if it's like with the sword down, there's not a lot of thought behind this. And this is how it needs to happen. There's some acknowledgement, recognition. Um, I think the King of Cups is hesitant, strength card, because he's got all kinds of, you know what I'm saying? And this may be something like in the world where it's like because of their position, because there are eyes on them, maybe they do something for work that garners a lot of attention. It could even be internet based stuff like the World Wide Web. That's where the strength is. It's kind of like, you know, the little negative Nancy inside their head that's like, meh, 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 and they have to like muster up. This could be reaching out over the internet, over social media, and they may have like a shit ton of anxiety because they're like, but there's a coming together. It would make sense for some kind of like recognition here in the sense of like because this is about like attention. Thank you, not recognition, attention. And so they don't want this to either get attention or they know it might get attention or they have a lot of attention on them. And so this is kind of like if I were to think of like low hanging fruit, guys, like let's say somebody does something, they feel called to reach out to somebody, like actually make a move without much thought. It feels kind of impulsive. They're a little concerned, a little guarded about it. But for whatever reason, they feel peaceful in the moment or their mind isn't over because again, they're not thinking about it. Their mind isn't overthinking. And it's like somebody who would, I don't know, publicly reply to your comment in a very and they have like a public image, right? Like some kind of public image. Um they might engage with you or maybe it's something where like they don't tend to message because they're already somehow for work in public eye and it's you know it's called sliding into people's DMs, right? And like you got people who are like I don't want anybody to know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Kind of looks stupid when someone might be following you for your whatever you do, your commentary or whatever it is, and all of a sudden you're sliding into their DMs, but you don't know. But there's a wild hair up somebody's ass. Somebody feels guided to do that towards, and it requires them to swallow some kind of fucking pride. Um, to the Queen of Pentacles because it's kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal. But let's go from the Queen of Pentacles side. You may not be anticipating getting anything this weekend, and you're like, my focus is over here. And then all of a sudden, because it's not been on your mind, but a manifestation kind of comes through into your reality, like something that you had wanted comes at the inopportune time, right? Like, let's say you've been flirting with somebody on social media this entire time, and the time they chose to respond and I don't know, ask you to do something with them is the time when you had zero plans and you look butt ugly and all your clothes are dirty and your bra's already off and you're like, are you fucking kidding me? Hey, I would love to FaceTime with you today. What? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that kind of shit. Because you're just like, I don't want to do anything. I'm chilling. You're not anticipating this, and somebody might be taking on, and then all of a sudden you get the King of Cups attention, and you're like, sorry if that was really loud in your ear. I might want to turn the volume down. Like all this shit just comes up and you're like, fuck, 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 fuck. And you have to kind of like the nervousness. I get there. I heard seen in a very public way. Give me more on the strength card as far as it is for the Queen of Pentacles. Just in your head. Shit. Shit. And times that times 100. Somebody so then the Queen of Pentacles is taken off guard. I swear to God, at the bottom it's 2 of Cups. With the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, something is shifting this weekend. Somebody's getting a wild hair up there. You know what? And they're being guided to take action, to not think, take action. I feel like something just spawns for them to do this. And there's a bit of on guard because of maybe they're either in the middle of work. This could even be like a work trip. Like shit, if this was a long distance person and they were on a work trip and they surprised you with like, "Hey, I'm in town." Da da da. You're like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Like this is there might not be another time to see them for months, and so you're like, you've been wanting this, but you're like, um. But with the World card, it's a very big opportunity, and I think its immensity is felt by both. Okay. Like you might get bubble guts. Queen of Cups. Oh, Queen of Cups to the King of Cups. Because this is like homebodiness. Queen of Pentacles, homebody, doing my thing, just doing the thing, like, whatever, taking care of it. Queen of Cups is a very soft, sensual. Okay, give me more. This is just a general read right now, guys. It kicks up a lot. 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands. Like I just feel like a lot burning inside. I don't get like strife or struggle. It's with the Wheel of Fortune, which we saw earlier. It's like a struggle. I feel more competition energy with that. Jesus. Competing. Oh. At the bottom, we have the King of Pentacles. So then there's 2 matches, guys. 2 matches. King and Queen, King and Queen. Okay. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I feel like somebody has felt like this Queen of Cups has felt like she's one of many competing for the attention of one of many, maybe drowning. So there's zero. Again, the sword is down in the Magician. Like you're not thinking this manifestation is going to happen. You're not. You don't think. You're not even sure it's something that's legitimate and could come into reality, but it is. like the Wheel of Fortune moves in your direction, in your favor. So if there's competition for the king, um, you're winning because this is like luck goes in your favor. And the fact, like with the way that it's laid out on my desk, is this the Queen of Cups. Like here's the King of Cups. I had it like this. So she's facing and only concerned with the King of Cups. And the competition is like behind her back, right? So she's not concerned. She's only been focused on him. She may not be aware that there was competition. No, you were. It would be like an assumption with this person. It would be an assumption. Now, does that mean that the king was entertaining any kind? No, but not necessarily. Let's put it that way. But for whatever reason, you were one of many, and now you are one. That's where all the attention too is coming from in that thing. Mhm. Hermit, justice. It feels like the wait is over. Like waiting. This competition could also just be people vying for the Queen of Cups too. But you were holding out for exactly what you wanted. And it's like things turn in your favor like finally. That's what I want to say. Okay, I'm still not done with this deck. And that hermit energy is exactly what I'm feeling like. But you know, the funny thing is, I don't there's action being taken, but I don't yet see the invitation or the communication just yet. I'm gonna start asking some questions here in just a second, Spirit. Get whatever you want to say out right now, because we're gonna go for it. Yeah, it's justice for shit, not for all the disappointment you've had. I also feel like whoever this king is has been pretty disappointed with the selection. And this isn't like, oh, you're the better of the shitty options. That's not it. I think this king might have been pessimistic previously because he's on guard. He's like, and so he really wasn't paying attention. And I think there were assumptions made because there's so like if you've been bombarded with meh, then it's hard to even if you might get a little like ooh about somebody, so much meh makes it feel like meh. Like you're not even sure. You might sit on that for a while. The one thing that goes, ooh, you know what I mean? You might sit like because there's a lot of you really got to be enticed. Why don't I see any kind of communication spirit out here? No, they want me to do secret tarot. Why don't I see any kind of communication? I mean, there's action, which makes one like I would shit a brick, y'all. I'd shit a brick if somebody just showed up. Mortified, fucking mortified. My bra's off. I'm looking busted. I got this shit on that I always get in front of y'all in because I I literally wake up and make breakfast and do all the things for my kids, take them to school and get back. And I'm like, if I don't get on now, I won't get on. 'Cause let me tell you, all kinds of things want to take my attention after I take that shower. I'm just saying. And so, like, I get up on here and I'm like, look at what's put. Okay, this is the 10 of cups. Look what's poking out. So you're in the 9 of cups and someone brings the 10th cup. This is a gorgeous exchange. Oh, okay. It's a wish come true for someone to get the 10 of cups. Okay. Where's the communication? I don't understand exactly what you're saying. Is this action? Is this somebody reaching out? Like what is this impulsive move? There we go. What's the impulsive move? Chariot. That's definitely fucking movement towards you. No shit, me too. Also, I like even if I have like sometimes I take a shower the night before and like my hair might be down a little bit, but I love going in the mornings for my walk. And so like if I don't come straight here to do a reading, I've gone for my walk. I'm not looking. I'm not aiming to be all like makeup done. Not that I put a ton of makeup on anyways, but like and I come on here and I always think about this. Let me rant for a second. I look way better than what I show up to you all. And there's days I come in and I like right now I look like Casper the Friendly Ghost. I swear to God, I know I'm white. I know I'm white. But damn, I don't exactly look like this. And I don't know what it is about YouTube that's like I'm gonna make you look like the ugliest thing to walk this earth. I look like a skinwalker, I think, or a zombie. Like I can go into the mirror and there might be just but I come here and I look like a fucking raccoon with the what you know what I mean? And I'm like, but I like the earlier the better for me. Like when I get on early, there's just something about early morning energy is just like for me. Especially when I want to like channel and things like that. I could do it any other time too. But like then my human's like, oh, schedules and stuff. And I'm thinking, I'm not saying somebody's going to watch my channel and find me. I'm just saying if I ever meet somebody out in the wild and they go, "Oh, you read cards," and they go to my channel, they're like, "God, shit!" Like, how like some guys are like, "Oh, they look that it like like we put one over on them or something like that." And sometimes I tell myself I should be doing it up big, and I do sometimes. I used to all the time. Because like, what if my future whoever sees my channel? They're gonna be like, right? Like, I sure hope this isn't how they discover me. It's not a good look, Chariot. Ugh, oh my god. It looks like, and I do these weird things that in normal, like in person, like I will watch the videos and I'm like, bitch, I don't ever look like that. But I be getting into like trying to figure shit out. And I'm like, man, alive. It's embarrassing. My person's gonna see it one day, and they're gonna have to absolutely love the fucking weird. They're gonna have to love the weird because I already know I'm gonna be sitting on the couch doing that shit to them. I already know. But it's different. It's different when you didn't know you looked like that when you interacted. And then like I watched, but when you have videos of you and you're like, oh my God. It's kind of like, when you get intimate with somebody and you're thinking like you're looking and then you videotape it and you're like, like, is that what I look like? I don't ever want to see it again. But you can't unknow it. That's the one. Anyways, moving towards you, chariot. Like, and this is like from nothing to all at once. That's the suddenness of this. That's the suddenness. It's a wild hair at the ass. They're just gonna do it. And then sometimes I'd be questioning them. You like that? That's what you like? And I don't mean it in a mean way towards me, but sometimes I'm a little like, what does it mean about you? It's like when a man says, I love the smell of a woman. And it's like, what smell? What are you fucking talking about? There's no smell. It's that kind of shit. Like you'd be like, ooh. On the bottom. Sorry. Sometimes it holds certain messages for review, so my bad. Me too. Pick some videos. God almighty. I'm always doing something. All these people who know how to pose and catch it just right. I'm like, no. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. It's that proverbial cup that's going to take that 9 of Cups and make it the 10 of Cups. Okay. And then we have the 8 of Cups. And remember from before, we love this deck because this is talking about there's some kind of like movement away from the past, the 6 Cups, history, past, whatever, moving towards the 2 of Cups. So this person, the kind of action is a very definitive one. Like there's a very definitive action of I want to move towards the 2 Cups, and it will be successful. They are successfully, as we speak, moving away from something towards the 2 of Cups, bringing in. So they're letting go of something from the past. I had to check to see if this is you also. I'm assuming I'm reading for the Queen. Sorry, King, if you're here. But they're bringing in, this is the offer. It might come out of nowhere and feel like you're taken off guard, but it is a Knight of Pentacles. It is trustworthy. It's integral. It's upfront and honest, and it's solid, and it's real. Tell me more about this 8 of Cups. But 6 of Cups is also, yeah, they've been sitting on it. That's where the impulse comes from. They've been guarded, but somehow, like the 4 of Swords, they get some level of peace of mind and they act like they just act. And you don't have any kind of forewarning on this. They sat on it for a while. There's that hesitancy. They sat on it for a while. They were like, should I or shouldn't I? The 4 of Pentacles is the pros and cons, the do I or do I not? Do I go for it? Do I pull back? It's kind of like, it's that contemplation. So that's where it gets the stubbornness, like it's knowing when to invest and when not to, all while taking into consideration current circumstances, like their present moment. How does this pertain to this weekend specific? No, we've already said that because we already said shit was going to Page of Pentacles. At the bottom, we said shit was going to. You were thinking one thing this weekend and it changes. I have a wave of anxiety now. If you get ready, like if you stay ready, you don't got to get ready. You won't feel so bad about being cut off guard. Although it's still going to feel a certain kind of way because You thought it was gonna be a bland nothing weekend. Is this motherfucker gonna, like, try to see them in person? I did get the FaceTime thing, and we did say the internet thing, so, if they even if it's not in person, I know we all be like this with our phones and be like, "Ugh." So, like, just, if you stay ready, you don't gotta get ready. Go to sleep in your makeup or whatever the fuck you do. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, my stomach is like burning. King of Cups again. Okay, let's talk about this. Come on, King of Cups. Oh, he's ready. He's ready. He's jumping in head first, feet first, whatever you want to call it. Full. King of Cups full. He wants to start something. He's gonna start some shit. He wants to start some shit with you. He's ready. He's ready for something new. He's ready to embark on something. I keep hearing he's ready. It's the taking the leap of faith. He's gonna take a leap of faith. My I think maybe this is I said why am I said something about my gut. That might be him. Yeah, yeah. He's felt the call. He's now answering the call. Okie dokie. I think he has bubble guts. It's got him nervous. I feel like this is gonna be both y'all though. Five of Wands again. He may feel like he's all scatterbrained. His energy's all over the place. Like he's just got a lot going on. Almost. What was that? Wheel of Fortune. He may have had a lot, like juggling a lot, doing a lot. Oh my god. He had a lot going on. He had a lot going on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Apparently, because I don't know. It's funny that tried to come. That's the one that was on the ground. It's a 6 of Cups. He's feeling good about this. He's ready to. Hold on. I'm getting rose tinted glasses with the 6 of Cups. Hopeful again. Hopeful about something. Hopeful about an Empress. About the potential. Really hopeful. Again, being guided to come towards somebody. Three of Wands. Being guided to go after their ships. Being guided to reciprocate. One of the readings was he needs to reciprocate. Being guided to reciprocate. So this may be something where a masculine knows that the other one and they just hadn't reciprocated yet. They kind of have an inkling. But again, this is about ships coming in, and I feel like the ship is coming in. Something just feels right. The Temperance card is like, again, I remember I said I saw the Temperance card with the Star card. Something being made real. making it real. He's being guided to bring something into reality, to change the situation up quickly. Eight of Wands, very, very fast. Eight of Wands. So for some, it's this weekend. It's going to have within it that which you didn't know. Like you're thinking it's going to be one way, and again, I just feel like their actions are impulsive as well. I can't get away from the idea that because it's action, and yes, Eight of Wands is communication. Um, and they're being pushed to do something. It may go into the realm of coming to see you. We do have the World card, and we have the Four of Swords, which is like the small trip. So I can't eliminate somebody just showing the fuck up. Or can I come see you? Or like something to that degree. Like quick turnaround when they contact you. And that's really what I was trying to get at. Like, are they messaging or are they showing up? Because the Three of Wands is all about action too. And that's just them showing up. You've been waiting, they just show up. And you're like, because that's more of like if you get ready and stay ready, you don't gotta like if you're you know whatever I'm trying to say. Three of Pentacles. Hey, you wanna? I just there might be an invite. There might be a meetup. There might be Queen of shit fire. Queen of Cups with the Four Swords. Definitely about following your heart because I feel like your mind is put to ease. Somebody's mind is going to be put to ease. Going with what you feel, feeling good about this. I mean, somebody really wants this. This is about going with your gut and going with your intuition and going with your heart over your mind. I feel like somebody's mind gets to have a break. I think it brings peace to someone's mind also, the way that this comes through. Even if this king just reaches out and initiates communication with you, like that's the action is getting something going, right? The idea is they're doing it on impulse. They're not really going to overthink something, and it's unknown to the other party, and so it's kind of like I mean it's known now. um what do you want to tell the queen? Okay, don't be surprised if they use more wit, banter, and I just get a real sense of communication off of him. King of Cups doesn't necessarily show the immensity of his emotions and how deep they may go and what he's really feeling. I feel like this person will make their desires. Okay, so the King of Swords is definitely direct, but really good with words, very articulate. King of Pentacles, very well grounded. It gives me earth energy, well rooted. So you're not going to get this big show, but don't underestimate how deep whatever it is that they're feeling, because they're feeling something. They're feeling something. The King of Cups doesn't just bear it for everybody to see. It's not for everybody to see. And again, frequently the depth that he holds is so much more than what people will initially see. And I think maybe the initial presentation to you is going to be one of I just get a very calm, articulate, um, witty, funny kind of energy because we have the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Really wanting to come across level-headed and for somebody who is doing this very impulsively, wanting to come across very just like they will do their very best to manage and control how they express themselves. Anything else? There's a whole hour on this. And sometimes people really like to go the length in these readings, but it's like sometimes we just want the information. Come on. Uh how to handle this. Again, somebody has options, but what you need to be aware of is that they're reaching out to you. They know the two cups, their cup and your cup. So, I just this person again, high like really holds back some of the emotion. Like the majority of the world wouldn't know what they're feeling about somebody unless it's really just you. Like this person has options, but this person has chosen if they reach out to communicate with you, they don't just pour their cup into anybody. They have really thought this through and they feel grounded in it. Like they're going to give it a solid shot. Because this again, this person sees the two cups within all of those cups. And they are prioritizing. They made you a priority in this busy ass whatever it is. They have chosen to make you a priority. We know who that is. That was the queen. This definitely could apply to both, though. Don't let they're telling you ahead of time if they reach out to you, if they make a move towards you, you need to, like the Queen of Cups did, don't even worry about any kind of competition or anybody else that would want to vie for this person. It's not even a competition now because they don't divvy up their energies amongst a bunch of people. So if they're focusing on you, they're focusing on you. It's like of all the options, you're the one that they're choosing to prioritize at this time and wanting to take action towards. And so do your best to get out of your mind and enjoy this. Go out and enjoy Three of Cups. If they want to, there is a celebration, but I feel like the fact that they're picking up the one cup out of all the cups. It's like there is serious longevity with this. They already saw you as a Queen of Pentacles, a potential, like the one with the potential for something. You exude something that they would want to have long term. And this is what they're going for. They're not here for just a good time. If that's your concern, because we got the Seven of Cups of like all these options and stuff like that, that's not, if they wanted to have a good time, they'd go have a good time. They are actually in the market for their Two of Cups. That's why we keep seeing it everywhere. To bring that one cup in and make their Nine of Cups into a Ten of Cups. They want to share that with somebody. So there's something about you that has them, that's given, like they have some level of idea of you as to your potentiality. Um, they're not here for just a good time. They're here for a long time. That's what they want. They're not doing this just to have fun. So if they show you attention, don't doubt it. Don't get up in your head. They certainly wouldn't go after one person if they were just trying to have some fun. Well, I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there. Have fun. Stay ready so you don't got to get ready. Lord have mercy. I feel the anxiety though. All right. Hope everybody has a fantastic, wonderful day. Hope you I can't get rid of the energy of like, I feel like somebody feels like they got a lot to do. Like maybe somebody needs to clean their house too. I'm just gonna, because if a motherfucker show up, I swear to God, wouldn't that be the anyways. Yeah. And that's the cue. Lawnmower guy. Hope y'all have a fantastic, wonderful weekend. I will see you at the next read.